Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today we are on the JP side of Dokkan Battle with the brand new Android category because, well, it's brand new and because I want to test it out here on a video with all of you. So right now we are already in boss rush because I was just kind of sort of, you know, I was trying some different stuff out. I went ahead and threw my girl 18 on here because I was like, let's just see what this 18 can do. It's a very defensive oriented sort of category, even though the defense is only plus 130%, which we'll get to that in a second. And also I realized, I was like, let's go ahead and record a video with 18 on the team too. So anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here. I'm gonna try and save as many of those as I can. Now I know that she actually uses them. Nope, never mind. I guess it's really not that big of a deal because then it will still drop plenty that that he can use. Yes, it will. Awesome. All right, beautiful. So what I'm trying to do here, I just got through doing the Omega rotations. That's why my rotations are all kind of sort of jacked up right now. So I'm gonna try and get the Easy Cell with the Majin 21, and then we will keep the LR androids with an Android 17 is what we're gonna try and do. So this category, why I said it's defensive oriented, even though oddly enough it's only defense plus 130%, just because of the physical Android 17, because he is so defensive oriented. His passive is Ki +3 and defense plus 60% for all allies, and then if you get below that 77% on HP, he goes ahead and he gives a damage reduced by 40%. So he is a very good unit. Let's go ahead. Let's just take a look at my whole team too really fast. Now we're already kind of hopped in. So this guy right here has 2 dupes into him. I have him sitting at 79%. I went with 11 additional and 15 critical. And there is his passive. He gets attack 120% up when performing a super attack. Ki +3 for all allies and defense 60% up. And then when HP is 77% or below, damage received minus 40%. So that right there is what you got. And then as well as he causes miss damage and lowers attack and defense whenever he does attack. Then we got my rainbowed out Android, Super Android 17, which you guys are probably pretty familiar with how he works. We went with 11 additional and 15 critical on him. If you're not, whenever he gets attacked, he boosts his attack by 40% at a cap, or sorry, by 30% at a cap of 120, and then he reduces damage incoming by 40%. Then she has a transformation mechanic. After 4 turns, as long as you're above HP, 50% HP, she has a 30% chance to eat, cell, and transform, which she's actually really good. Her passive, whenever she does transform, it goes to Ki +3 attack defense plus 130%, and she disables the enemy guard, as well as a couple other things. We'll get there in a sec. Then the guest one that I have, I want to say, yeah, just the free to play or the free sort of path open. Then the LR Androids campaign, so I already have them 100% with 11 and 15 on them as well. And then she is actually sitting pretty decent, 58%. I gave her dodge and critical. She's a very defensive oriented sort of unit, because whenever she attacks, she gets 30% on defense for 6 turns, and then she already has attack and defense plus 70% built in. And whenever she gets orbs, attack plus 12%, defense plus 7%. So she is already a pretty defensive oriented unit. And then the Easy Cell, which I have 100%ed at 9 and 17 and 15% up on defense and attack for every key sphere obtained, Ki +1 on rainbow key spheres. So let's go ahead and let's continue on with this video. I'm gonna go and hang on, I'll just do this because what I really want to do is I want to get my 17 with the LR androids is what I'm wanting to do. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it with the friend 17 for now until I can get my 17 over with them, because no one else really locks you in like Omega does. Omega just kind of sort of is like, yeah, no, you're done. Locks you in. I actually used 2 Sensu Beans because I was just sitting there playing and I was like, no, I don't want to do this. Like, it was definitely really messing up my rotations. And then, well, he still messed them up. So that's really all there is to it. But yeah, this team is absolutely insane. Attack output is kind of in this sort of like probably medium range. It's not bad, but it's not like absolutely insane. Where see, like, some teams would probably have one sort of rotated that, whereas in this particular case we didn't, which is, I mean, it's okay. I'm not even remotely worried about this right now, because this team just really, if it takes damage, it gets it all back anyway. So like it gets the health back anyway. It's just, this team is just so defensive oriented. It's insane. And when you get a rotation like we're about to get with double Android 17, like, you just do not take damage. Like, you just don't. Yo! Transformation right away. Beautiful. Yes, that's what I like to see. So now let's take a look at her and let's see what exactly she does. So here we go. I know I could have clicked on her, I could have done this right here and we could have looked at her, but that's totally fine. So anyway, she causes immense damage and she lowers attack and defense. As far as her passive goes, attack defense 130% up, key +3. She recovers 13% HP at the start of turn, and I can't remember this again, it's all memorized, but that last little line there is she disables the enemy guard. So when she's in her basic form, she is attack and defense -20% to the enemy, and when she's in this one, she disables their guard. So anyway, here we go. Let's go back. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put her up front, and I don't really want to give her a ton of orbs, but I definitely need her to get her super attack off. So what if we go this route? You think that'll been it's all right. He's gonna do enough damage with that. It's fine. That's not a big deal. Now, even with that, by the way, everyone is, I don't know if you're paying attention, everyone is SA10. I have literally every orb I can pretty much put into the 2 new units. The Android 18, I just had done that a while back, and so I didn't really I don't know. I just really wanted to run the 18 because I ran this team a couple of times and I was like, okay, I already kind of sort of figured it was a very defensive oriented team, but I was like, this is a very, very defense oriented team. And so I was kind of, yeah, you know, I'll throw it on there and we'll see how it goes. And then I was kind of digging her so much that I was like, all right, no, let's turn the camera on, let's get going, and let's see what this team can do on camera. So that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, we shouldn't take oh, we're getting a Dokkan attack off. Okay, we'll probably get another Dokkan attack off then before this video is actually over. So it pretty much won't take any damage on this rotation, which it's probably not gonna matter because 17 will probably finish the Gohan. I definitely tapped that. I guess I didn't because it didn't register, but I definitely tapped the screen on that one. That was a slow one. That was not, you know, there's some times where I'm like, no, I failed. That was a particular time where I'm 99% confident that I tapped that. It just didn't register on the screen. Oh, it is what it is. By the way, guys, while we're watching this Dokkan attack go off and not finish him, wow, that's kind of surprising. If you're new to the channel and you've not done so yet, we are under 20,000 away from that big 300,000 here on YouTube. So consider going down there, hitting that subscribe button, and joining the hashtag NanoFam. The LR Androids getting off their cell dance there. Also, it's just I don't like them. I want to see what they would do there, but then they still didn't finish it. But 17 is going to come in and finish it. Now, you could also argue, well, 18 is technically already on the team because of the LR Androids. Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. I need a Bay team to have a full representation here on this team today. All right, sweet. We've got the setup the way we wanted it. So let's put this. Okay, wait. Hang on. Yo, that is a lot of orbs that we just got there, and that's actually going to be quite a few for her too. Okay, sweet. Let's see what this does. So Cell should take Cell already doesn't take hardly any damage, but he should definitely not with that amount of orbs, and we should see some pretty over 2 million attack here. Okay, yep. I mean, the Gohan has pretty high defense though. You definitely got to remember that. I mean, one of this Gohan sort of things is his high defense. Matter of fact, actually, he does have pretty decent damage output too. He does have actually pretty decent damage output. This event, actually, I mean, it's not hard. I'm not gonna sit here and try and talk it up too much, but this event when it first came out, it was kind of oh, okay. 50, I mean, dude, look at her taking a hit, and the Android 17 wasn't even on that rotation. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna put you there. And is there a way to get you? Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, more than enough. Oh yeah. Okay, then do this. So yeah, right now with type advantage, dude, we should take hardly no damage. Yeah. The LR Androids with their rainbowed out LR stats on top of the 17's passive, just no. And can you imagine what Super 17 would take? No, just no. Ooh, the rainbow coming out right here, man. That's what I'm talking. That's what I like to see, dude. I said in my Summoning video, I was like, I am ready to run this team. I like the LR androids, and so it's nice they finally have like a good sort of category to hop onto and use. And I will say this as well, that I've not had any issues finding the 17. Now, granted, the friend system has been updated on JP, so you can sort of sort, but that doesn't just like give you what you want. I mean, I could put Android category in, and I could still not necessarily find one, you know, but I have been, which has been great, absolutely great. It's just, yeah, like I said, it's been great, as if I've not already said that several times there. Unfortunately, we are not transformed anymore. I don't think it's going to matter too much, because I'm pretty sure Cell is going to finish this for us right here. If he doesn't, then I think whatever is left over of the AGL Frieza, the Android 21 can finish off. But okay, I can stop talking because he went ahead and he did the things. He did the things. We're about to get into a situation where Android 17 should have a pretty decent time of shining. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give all that to them. That's fine, because we're gonna have type advantage for 2 rotations, or two of the fights within this boss fight. So I would like to think we see him do some pretty decent damage here. He doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I mean, his kit, even with his ridiculous attack boost for super attacks built into his passive, his kit is totally more defensive oriented, which is just funny because he's an attack plus 170% unit. He's attack and HP 170%, defense plus 130, and it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of funny to see how defensive oriented he actually is, even with all of that. He's just a really good unit. Just a really, really good unit. That's really all there is to say about it. I love that they gave 17 such a good unit. I was asking for that several months ago when Super ended, and I was like, can we please just get like this really awesome 17 unit? And I thought the tech one was pretty decent. Like, there's a lot of characters that get the shaft here on Dokkan, so it was just kind of nice to see him. I want to play this. Let's see what you can tank for up front. How about that? That's plenty of key for you right there. And then we'll give you that. And then I would love for you to get off a super attack, but you're not going to because I put you linked up with Cell, which is just great. Absolutely great. I love that you're like just one away from getting a super attack off. I guess I could have. She's not tanking very well there. Woo! Cell will tank better than her, and Cell has type disadvantage. But I guess it is what it is. Cell with his only 2 million attack output with a critical cannot. Never mind. I'll show my. Yeah, dude, he tanks so much better. I just want to see. I just threw her up there. I just wanted to see how well she would do. The rainbow on the Super 17 coming out as well with the additional super attack. If you'd have got a crit there, I'd been like, bruh. All right, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be a ridiculous rotation. Okay, do this. Do a little bit of that. And yes, anyway, notice how we're already back to full health. Like, no joke, this team just doesn't die. I'm not saying, you know, give me an Android category Super Battle Road and probably, you know, but like right now, as far as just on these events, like this team does not go down. This team just doesn't go down. Like it's ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna put Cell up front. Ooh, that's a lot of orbs for my man Cell right there. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, let's do that. And you know what? Let's go with that too. Now we don't have type advantage with her, but we can still see some. We can see something nice. She has a like 34% chance to get a critical hit. So, all right, over 2 lane attack stat. Cell, can you get a crit? You can't. Still decent damage output. We're having type disadvantage. So I will. You know what? I'll totally take it. That's pretty expected. I mean, we already know that the Angel Golden Frieza has some pretty high output. So. Plus, he's not surviving S rotation. Like, I don't care what happens in the rest of this one. I just don't see him surviving my almost 80% Android 17 with my LR androids. I just don't see it. He might. He has some decent health there. He actually might. Hang on. I want to make sure, for sure right now, that I get this right here. Yep. It's just so nice that 17 gives that key plus 3. Like, not only is he given all that ridiculous and awesome defense boost, but he also gives that key plus 3, which pretty much makes it to where if he's on the rotation, he's like Rose. Like, everyone is going to get their super attacks off. A 24 key from the LR androids, and then following that up with a super 17 as well. I just don't see how he survives this. He might. I don't think he's going to, though. I don't know how much 17's been attacked, so I don't know how much 17's attack boost is right now. I should have maybe taken a look, but I wasn't too concerned either, so that's why I didn't really take a look. What do we got? The Yellow Androids just took a hit from the final stage of Angel Golden Frieza for 9 damage. I love it. Yes! Dude, Super 17 showing out right now, man. That is absolutely glorious. All right. Tell me how you feeling about this category down below in the comment section, guys. Tell me. What do you think? Have you used it yourself? Now, the other thing, too, is what I was going to note is that while I wouldn't necessarily want to, just for the simple fact of I like having the two Android 17s. I like having the two Android 17s like rotating, constantly having them there. But let's do you and you. Yes. All right. So go ahead. I'll target you, and then I'll let Cell target you with. Yep. Nope. That's 6 keys. That's pretty decent. And we'll go back to targeting you with you. So. You could obviously run Android 21, and as far as just wanting to be able to run this category, I've definitely not had any issues because 21s and 17s have both been available, which 21 is a cool character. The Android category itself is fairly large, and I feel like a lot of people have a lot of the units there. So the thing about it is, though, I don't really want 2 21s on the team if I can help it. 21 is not a bad unit, but it's just that 17 is just so much better, especially for the team as a whole. The Q+3, the defense boost, he himself just being overall a better unit than the 21, unless the 21 is transformed. But even then, so that's the only thing is that I could continue to run it. It wouldn't really be that big of a deal to run the 21, but if I was really caring about like what was happening, I would want for sure the second lead as being 17. But if you want to just run the category, there's not been any lack at all of leads for the Android category, which has been very nice, very nice. And the thing about it is too, like with Android 21, you're getting that sort of 150 across the board. You're getting that sort of median lead, right? Where you're getting 150, 150, 150 versus going up and then down some too. And then Android 17 with the 170 to attack and HP and 130 to defense. So like legit, you're not going to be bad off as far as the leader ability goes. Dude, I'm telling you, look at her. She's not a bad unit, and I've not got to show her off on this on this channel at all. So I was like, today is the day. That's what we're doing. That's why I'm bringing her. I already know probably some people are like, Nano, what are you doing, Nano? What are you doing? But it's just like, man, she's so cool, and I haven't had a chance to really show her off. So that's why she's here today. I'm not sure we'll do that. I really think. Oh, dude. Yes. Easy A Cell, man. I love my Easy A Cell so much. I'm so glad that they did the Extreme Z Awakenings in this game. It just made these units so, like, just, I don't know. It's just such a nice, refreshing thing to do to such old units and bringing them back and being like, these weren't bad before, but let's bring them into the current meta. They are, 3-year-old units in some cases. Let's bring them into 2018, like, with a punch. So, like, yeah, like that. Like that. Right there. We one-shot. I mean, granted, it's a Dokkan attack, but still, we one-shotted the entire level. That is, I love it. All right. Woo! Hang on. Let's do this. Again, the Key+3 coming off of both of them, as well as all the androids linked so well, for the most part. Cell, and, well, Cell probably has the most lackluster of the links, but he's just such a good unit, you would not run him. I mean, he's been one of the MVPs of this video so far, and we've only done 3 of the stages here, so it's like, but, I mean, they all link so well. And there's some categories where you're like, bro, why do, like, none of these units that I want to run together really link well? And most of the androids have a lot of very similar key links and everything else, allowing them to be able to be ran together so well. It's so nice. It's just so nice. So nice. Just no damage. Like this team is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I love it. Like, am I gonna necessarily win a race with this team? Not totally, but it's like, I mean, maybe. It just depends, right? I mean, if I had like 21 with a little bit more, you know, kind of oomph behind her, probably. Let's give him all of those. Let's give you all of those. And should do that with you as well. We might finish this here because she is transformed. She's going to do a pretty decent amount of damage, and he could too. Yeah, awesome. 21 is going to finish the whole thing today. Let's see it. What you got? I don't. Super Vegito, it doesn't matter, man. You're done. Yeah, out. 23,000 from the SV. All right, here we go. Android 21 in her transformed state to finish off the entire thing. Boom. Woo, with almost 1.8 mil. All right, there you go, guys. That is today's video. That has been today's Android category video. If you enjoyed it, as I said, consider slapping the like button. If you're new here, consider going down there, hitting that subscribe button, joining the hashtag NanoFam today. Guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on the Android category down below in the comment section. But that has been today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.